I just want you to stand up. Stand up. Maybe two in the groups are going to do just line up over here, this group, and line up over here, and just line up. So, you said join this group, Chris join this group, and Emma join this group, okay? So, I'm going to whisper. Playing the game today. You like games, do you?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, I'm going to whisper a sentence to Ranim. Ranim is going to transmit it to the rest of the group. Emma is going to say the sentence loudly. No repetition. Just once you say the sentence. Even if it is, if you like, it's not correct. Do you understand me? What are we going to do, Islam? Come in, Beher, please. Come in. Join this group, please. Or that group. Feel free, Beher. So, who just can repeat what I was saying to Beher? Islam, could you? Ranim? Okay.
Mrs. You're going to whisper to me and among
The leaders, let's say.
yes.
Yes.
And we're going to try to pass the noun to the other group.
To the rest of the group. Did you get it, Beher? You're familiar, I think, with this game. Okay. So start at the same time. Ready, Rami? So. Stop. Just once. Good, Rami. Good. Yes, that is good one. As you heard it, so, and the good one, and down this group, please. So, can you just, Idris and Beher, come forward. So, come in, please. Come over here, please. So, don't plan. So, what have you heard of your friends? School. So, I'm going to jot that down. So, you heard just the word school. So, what about this group?
They didn't get it.
You did not.
No.
What about you, who said?
Women.
Women. At least you got this word. Found a women, okay? So, I'm going to show you the sentence. You're going to be surprised a bit. So, look. Here is my sentence. Rani?
Women are made to be loved, not understood.
Is it the same sentence? Are you good listeners? We are going to work on that today. So, have seats, please. So, you still have some trouble with listening. Huh? Do you like listening, by the way? Do you like listening? No? Who said no? Jawad? Why? Could you please tell me why? Jawad. Yeah? Listen, please. Beher, join that group. Join that group because the voice isn't clear. Yes? Emna, where is Emna? Emna, I checked your test. You've proved to be a good listener. Before you listen, Emna, what did you do? Could you just tell us about your experience in listening?
I just read the questions carefully and listen.
So, she reads the questions. Do you, the rest? Yes, most of the time. Rani?
We need to concentrate.
Concentration. When you concentrate, yeah, that's good. You have an objective, you mean, okay? So back again to this sentence you listen to. Could you just read it, Anwar?
Women are made to be loved, not understood.
Look at the pictures. The saying and the pictures, do they remind you of something perhaps we've come across in class, a text or a listening message or whatever? So, can you comment upon them? What do you have? So, women, and over here. So, Rani,
issues and problems that women are facing every day.
Yeah, so something you went through in class. We read about or we listened to in class. It's not there in your minds. So don't panic. Just a moment, please. Anybody else to say something? Till it works over here. Huh? Beher, does it remind you of something?
I think it reminds us about the listening of the test.
Come on, this is a hymn. Things started to So, the test, the listening of the test. So,
It talks about nagging.
Yes. What about you, Islam? Do you remember anything about our listening?
The text is about complicated about
Yes.
the relationship
Just waiting for the listening. Huh? Yes, Islam?
the complicated about the relationship of men.
A relationship?
Complicated relationship.
Yeah, I can't get you, please, with the Could you just get it down a bit? Yes, Islam. So once again.
This the complicated
Uh-huh.
family situation.
Family situation. Look at the picture. This one. This woman. So, does it remind you of something you listened to? Come on. Huh? Do you remember? It didn't work. I don't know why we're here. Just a moment. So, do you remember the woman who had trouble with her husband over eating too much? She had eating disorder. Did you get it now? The listening of your test? I'm just trying to replay it for you so that you at least remember what the text was about, okay? And then what happened? The man, the husband, was really in? Yeah, how? Could you tell us, Islam? Rani, please.
He didn't know what to do with his wife.
So, he didn't know what to do with his wife. Who can elaborate, summarize the text? Do you remember? Have you forgotten? So it's human to forget anyway. So I was just about to remind you of it, but it didn't work here. I don't know why. So just I'm waiting for it to work. So it was about, the text was about a woman in conflict with her husband because of her eating disorder, and also because she has, if you like, a bad behavior. When or where? You are there, Rani.
In the house of his parents.
Did you remember now? With her mother-in-law and father-in-law. So, Idris, could you just summarize once again the text?
The text is about a woman that she has an eating disorder.
Yeah.
When she went to the brother-in-law house.
Very good. What happens there? What happened there?
Problems with mother's.
Yeah. Did you remember the text now? So I must just replay it for you, but I'm waiting for the computer. So as you said previously, when we listen, most of the time we must do what? We must and read the questions, okay? So have you ever answered some listening comprehension questions without listening?
No.
No. What do you think? Beher. What do you mean by sometimes? Explain and louder, please. Speak up.
Sometimes we can understand what
going to discuss the listening, if you like, comprehension. Some of them, not all of them. What's in, let's say, orange? These are, if you like, this is the correction, I mean. What's in yellow, red, and blue? These are your answers taken from your copies, Bedis. And I want you just to discuss them. For example, look at my sheet, please. Look over here. In question B, does Peter put all the blame on his wife? Justify. So 3 answers over here. You're going to tell me which one seems to be most appropriate. As teachers, which one would you accept? Did you get me? So, Bedis, what are you going to do? Repeat my instruction, please. You're going to do what, Bedis? To do what? You did not get me? N. What are you going to do?
We're going to discuss the answers as teachers.
Yeah, and just try also to classify the questions in your discussion. Look here at the word. Which question you're going to answer from the text? Which question you're going to rely on text and you, me here, I mean you, okay? And which question I'm going to answer on my own. Did you get this classification? So discuss it. Feel free to discuss, okay? I'll join you later. Go on, start. 5 minutes, no more. 5 minutes, no more. Come on, discuss it. Sorry, the listening did not work for me. So, Raj, please, join your friends. For example, question B. Would you read Anwar, please, the answers?
Does Peter put all the blame on his wife? Justify.
It doesn't?
It doesn't seem to be a fault of my wife. Peter blame his wife. Peter blame all the family members.
So, as far as you remember the text, which one are you going to accept here, Jawad?
Miss number 1.
Read it, please.
I doesn't seem to be a fault of my wife.
Do you agree with Rashid? You agree? Yes? Come on, Rashid. Don't feel free, Rashid. So, if you don't understand, please just ask them. Anwar, what do you think?
I think it's
Number 1. Why? Could you justify? I would accept it unless you justify.
Miss,
Okay?
because in this question you must get the sense from the text. And don't
So, is this a question text and me, text or just me?
Miss, just the text.
Just the text. Did you understand how are you going to work now? Go on, Jawad. All together, please. You have each one a sheet in front. So try to discuss. Sorry, okay? Try to discuss. So this group, please. So, are you discussing them? So, which one have you accepted?
It doesn't seem to be a fault of my wife.
Why?
Means because the question is does Peter put all the blame on his wife?
Yes.
The answer can't be Peter blames his wife or Peter blames all the family members.
Why? Do always tell me why, Islam.
Means
That is why. I asked you to do what in question B?
does Peter put all the blames on his wife?
And also
And the
to
justification.
justify. Okay? At least we get an expression from
The text.
the text, the listening passage. Okay? So, look for example at the last one, Rani. Peter blames all, if you like, Peter blames his wife. What's this answer?
It's so
Wrong, yes, and not acceptable. Peter blames all the family members.
it's not
It's when you change something with your own words. This is what? When you do it on your own. This is para.
Paraphrase.
Yes, it is a paraphrase. Are you asked to paraphrase there?
No.
Not really. So try to do with the last question. This one. Try to check the answer, please. So this group M, how far? You're doing well? Come on, I can't see any discussion over here. This is Beha, this is Emna, this is Idris, and this is Hussein, and this is me, and this is Mrs. Hayat. We know all each other, okay? So, come on, don't panic. So, what do you think of question B? The answers.
We agreed on the second answer. Peter blames his wife.
You agreed on that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's the one who didn't listen to his
his
advice.
Yeah, especially when she had the eating disorder all the time, eating, okay? Try to think, Idris, what do you think? Peter blames his wife, just his wife. Come on. What about the parents, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, the miscommunication that happened?
The brother and the mother-in-law, they didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
And, I think all the blame is on the wife because she's always the wrong one.
listen to Idris saying, I think. So this is his good opinion. Have I asked you about your opinion,
No.
Idris? No. It's something you're going to get from text. Where am I am asking you, sorry, in for your opinions. It's in last question. Here you're going to give your opinion. So you're going to answer from the text over here?
No.
Not really. So you're going to give your
Opinion.
I just want you to discuss the opinions. You say, yes, I think she's, for example, he's going to solve the problems. And that's it. Try to discuss it. I want you to discuss it so that you know how to answer in common tests, okay? Okay, reading or listening, it works for both this one. Go on, Beha, okay? So, you're done. Please may I have your attention, please? So, I need some feedback. So, let's go over the questions, please. Question, let's say A. Did you read it?
Yes.
So, what do you think? Let's classify it. This question, you're going to get the answer from the text and me, or just me?
Text.
Justify, and Ramin, sorry, why?
Because it's talking about the text.
Do you agree the rest? Behe.
I think it's text and
Good, go on. Why?
because we must do an effort to get what the text talk about.
Are you going to get the answer as it is from the text, Ramin?
No.
Are you going to do some effort? He means effort to read, to understand, to read. A bit of paraphrase. So, it's text and me. Okay, let's have a look, for example, at, question C. Question C, it's a dictation, okay? Spelling, let's say, it's a spelling question. From where you're going to get the answers, Hussein? From the text. So, text. You're going to get the answer from the text. Good. Let's move to the last one. Somebody to read it, please. Raise your hands, please. Come on. Betis, could you read the last one over here? Look at my sheet, Betis. It's over here. Give.
Give excellent justified opinion to the following question.
Read the question,
Do
please.
you think Peter can solve all this problem on his own? Why? I think that Peter can solve all his problem alone because he didn't use about them. He needs to talk with someone that can give some wasted advice.
Whose answer is this?
The
Yeah, it's Rani's answer, okay? So, would you accept this answer as, if you like, as correct? Why? Do all the time, tell me why. Islam.
It is correct because the question is our opinion and what.
And why? So if you give your opinion without justification,
It's false.
so get familiar with that, okay? Let's have a look, for example, at answer 2. Rashi, please read it. I think that Peter.
I think that Peter can say add this problem on his one because the problem has a solution.
You know, this is the answer of whom? This is Bedis's answer, your answer, Bedis, okay? So, though it's the opposite of the first answer, correct or not? Would you accept it, Jawhar, or not? Why? Did you understand? Very good, and it's logical. That's what I was looking for. So, whether you're for, against, with, you agree, you disagree, that's a matter of opinion. But what concerns me is that you justify, logically, of course, even if there are certain spelling mistakes. So, recap. Listening. What do we do before we listen? As Emna said, and Beha. What else? Beha. Or I think Slim had said it, yes?
Concentrate.
When you concentrate when you have an objective. The answer is your objective. Okay? And what do you do? Some answers, for example, about the function, question F over here. Can you work on it without the text?
Yes.
Do you understand now what I mean? So you focus on what you are going to get from the text. The rest, some of the questions you can work on your own. Okay? So let's practice now. Let's practice. Are you ready with your phones, please?
Yeah.
With your phones, please. So I've shared, last night I've shared a link with you on Padlet. I've shared a link